Good morning. Sipping my coffee. And that's not all I'm doing. There is just too much airflow. Okay, so today, I know I've been very neglectful of Skyrim, so I decided to stream a little bit more of Dauntless here. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about mastery, because that's what I've been working on lately. So if you see here is the list of behemoths. The Boreas is Frost, Charog is Blaze, Drask is Shock, Nasher is Neutral, and Kerbeck is Terra. Koshai is Terra. Shock, Frost, Neutral. I haven't done the Riftstalker yet. But you have to slay a behemoth wearing a full armor set with every one of their pieces. So I've been slowly working on the list.
Talk to me.
I have all the sets, I just
Watch your back out there.
didn't know that that was one of the masteries. Ah, okay. To upgrade the armor. So I'm just checking off the list. I have to finish off the quill shot, I believe. Or did I finish that off last night? Where is he? There he is. Good, I can go into dire patrols today. So, that's the Riftstalker. That's the Valamir. Has Lucent, my least favorite. Really doesn't allow you to use your potions, your heal flasks. So again, we're putting the cells on the set to augment. Did I not have a... I wonder if I mixed those with something else. Nope, there they are. Oops. I don't see very well from this distance. I was sure there were two. Okay. I don't want to waste my grenades. So yeah, I've been working on my setups, my loadouts, getting my cells worked out. So now my frost loadout has +6 warmth, which makes me immune to being frozen or chilled, which is helpful. I'm working on getting more medic cells. So when I revive fallen teammates, I would be able to give them more health and have more of a shield, or have a shield in general. Let's see, for the blaze, I don't think I have any more. I don't think I picked up any. I've been getting a lot of cores and not really looking at the cells I've picked up. But I did just notice something. It pops it up to 5. So here I'm doing molten instead of fireproof because a guild member mentioned that she'll be immune to fire. Or burning. Here we have my shock gear, which is +6 medic, and also +5 insulated, which I'm working on. Sorry, my voice is a little rough. I was not ready to wake up this morning. I'm still working on my coffee. And then I'll start just drinking water. That'll be soothing. Oh, I haven't done Terra yet. Excuse me. Here's a neutral set I'm just playing with. I won't keep it. But this is the Radiant and Umbral sets that I have so far. I haven't really gone a lot into the Umbral or Radiant Masteries. I've just been steering clear. So when I go into my patrols, I can go into dire patrols, which have a chance of bringing me up against any of these. 2 of which I actually need it to bring me up against. And then I'll start into heroic patrols, which will give me the arc stones that I need to upgrade all of my things.
What's up, Slayer?
If you'll see the list here on the right, it'll tell you what you need to upgrade to craft and then upgrade your gear and all of your weapons that we went through in the last video when I introduced you to Ramsgate. So that's what I've been up to lately. Oh, the move list. So I'm mostly a sword wielding character. I use this technique a lot. I use this one every once in a while if I need to, if a behemoth rolls out of the way. So these ones took me a while, quite a while to get. So it explains the meter and the different ways that you use the meter. So I had to do this after doing this and this. But what it doesn't really explain is that you have to fill the meter. So you fill it once and do Tempest 4. Then you fill it once and then the second to do Karma Breaker. And then you fill it up a first and then a second and then the third. Like you have to fill up each individual meter there, and you have to be doing a certain set to fill up each meter. So you do you do the first one to fill the 1, you do the second one to fill the 2, you do the third one to fill the 3. Like you can't just, it was very complicated. It took me a minute. But I really do like it, and it's helpful. So I'll be making a set that has the smashers with Knockout King and probably some kind of an Aether charged set, so that to go up against your slower, heavier hitters and more heavily armored behemoths. So I'm still nowhere near done. I'm just messing around right now with my masteries. So the chains I really enjoy. I don't really use chain pull a lot unless I'm close enough to the behemoth. This is good for dodging. This is a good kind of lighter attack. This is what I prefer. But I miss sometimes because the behemoths like to move around. They don't just stand still for you. It's very rude. And these are the bounties that give you a little extra. I'll be doing those. I'll be doing that. And that's it. I will not buy. I still haven't upgraded a weapon or armor to 450. And that number it slides between 100 and 380. Even though I do have I think an armor set up to 440. So I guess that's glitched. I still have to upgrade everything to 9, so these will be done pretty much at the same time. So I guess I've pretty much, I'm pretty close to completing the main part of the quest, and then everything else will just be upgrades, and then I'll be done. And I may never play Dauntless again. It's fun for what it is, but I think when I stop coming across new things, I'll move on. I did want to mention my son, whose PlayStation this is, has a friend who has Monster Hunter on PS4. So he may be using this console to play with that guy. And if that's the case, I will start streaming on Mixer for a little while, but I'll probably make a special post for that. But I'll be doing the Fable series 1, 2, and 3. Probably one of the series that actually got me back into gaming. I didn't game for a long time. a very long time, and I actually rented an Xbox One, the first one, and I'll never forget it. I rented it from Albertsons, and I asked, you know, what do you think is, I asked the guy what he thought was a good RPG game, something that had a story and where you're able to build your character, because I really enjoy building a character through a story. This is very outside of my range of games that I enjoy, but I've really been having fun with it. I think it's the paper doll effect. So, anyway, he suggested Fable. It had just come out. So, I mean, my kids were babies and they napped a lot, so it gave me something to do after I cleaned, and I just loved it. Absolutely, and I'm glad that they have remastered the whole series and they've kept it up with the next gen, so. The only thing is Mixer doesn't save my videos the way YouTube does, and I know you are supposed to be able to do that if you set it up on a PC. And I did that, and I clicked all the right buttons, and I made sure to click save. And I shut the computer down, and I came home, because I do not have a computer. And, so I, sorry. Couple little Dauntless things. Anyway, I got home and I streamed and it did not save. I figured you were talking to me, dude. Anyway, so this is Dauntless. It really is a fun little pastime. Oh, over here are trials. I'm nowhere near that. I guess trials come after Heroic Plus. So that's something that'll be a minute, since I'm so intent on upgrading every last bit of armor and weaponry. I think if I had gone into one class right from the beginning, one set, it wouldn't be taking me this long. But I'm killing a lot of time. I'm still in a huge wait mode, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the broadcast and do some patrols. You have a great day.